You fly to Tenerife, pay around 100 a night, and think you've found the perfect balance between price and quality. But already on the first night, you realize there's a catch, and a pretty big one at that. Today, an honest review of one of the most popular hotels among Brits. Sol Tenerife, no embellishments, just real experience. The first thing you notice is the location. The hotel is right in the heart of Playa de las Americas, and that's perhaps its main advantage. The beach is literally a couple of minutes away. Bars, clubs, restaurants, and supermarkets are all around. Here, you don't have to worry about what to do in the evening. The real question is whether you'll be able to sleep at all, because life here doesn't stop, even at 3 a.m. Check-in is quick and hassle-free. The lobby looks fine, but you can already tell the hotel is not new. And then you enter your room. The first impression is, well, okay, not terrible, but not what you'd expect from a resort. The furniture is a bit tired. The interior is simple. Everything works, which is a plus. But there's no feeling of freshness. You step out onto the balcony, and that's where the first pleasant moment appears. If you're lucky, you get a view of the ocean, and it's truly beautiful. At times like these, it feels like you've made the right choice. But in the evening, everything changes. Night falls, you go to bed and hear music. At first, it seems okay, but then it gets louder. Clubs, bars, people on the street, all of it literally under the windows. And here's where the main conflict of this hotel begins. You're supposed to be on vacation, but there's no peace here at all. If you like nightlife, you'll even enjoy it. But if you were expecting a good night's sleep, there might be problems, and it's important to understand this before booking. Now let's talk about the food. Breakfasts here are typically British: eggs, bacon, sausages, toast. And that's a plus. You don't feel out of place. But there's a catch. On the third day, you realize the menu barely changes. The food is okay, but there's no real satisfaction in it. It's not like you're expecting breakfast. It's just food. If you opt for dinner or all-inclusive, the situation is much the same. You won't go hungry, but you won't be thrilled either. And here again, the feeling arises. You're paying for convenience, not quality. Now about the grounds. It's small. There's a pool and sun loungers. But in the morning, the classic battle for sun loungers unfolds. If you don't reserve one in the morning, you'll likely be left without a spot. A familiar story for British resorts. The atmosphere in the hotel is very lively. There are many tourists from the UK. There's a lot of socializing, noise, and movement. This isn't a quiet, relaxing hotel. It's more of an extension of the street, just with rooms. The beach is one of the main advantages. It's literally across the road, sandy, clean, and comfortable. And here, finally, you can take a breather, because inside the hotel, that's sometimes lacking. And so we come to the main question. Is it worth 100 a night? The answer isn't so simple. On the one hand, you get a great location, access to the beach, basic comfort. On the other, noise, a dated room, and rather average food. And here it's important to understand one thing. Sol Tenerife isn't about comfort. It's about atmosphere and location. You're paying to be in the center of the action. For another 50, 100 a night, you can find a much higher quality hotel, with peace and quiet, with better food, newly renovated. But then you'll lose the main thing, that live energy that many people come here for. So who is this hotel for? If you're young, love to party, travel with friends, and don't like to sit in your room, you'll probably like it. If you're looking for peace and quiet, want to get a good night's sleep, and enjoy the service, it's better to look elsewhere. And here's my honest conclusion. Sol Tenerife is a compromise. Good price, ideal location, but there are noticeable drawbacks. This is one of those times when a vacation can be either excellent or a little tiring. And it all depends on your expectations. Write in the comments, would you choose this hotel for the location, or would you rather pay extra for comfort? And if you want more honest, unvarnished reviews, subscribe.